Lizz's Ugly Bakery is here. It's his morning crew. I'm Rob Dempsey. That's Liz Riles, your hostess with the mostest with Lizz's Ugly Bakery. Ooh. Okay, what do we have today?
We have carrot cake pops. And I'm excited. I am super excited. So let me show you what I did in my Ugly Bakery. Can you see this? So I have a pumpkin, like a ceramic pumpkin, and I put styrofoam down in it, and then I've displayed my cake pops inside of it, which would be super cute for a party.
Oh, nice.
Or a birthday or whatever.
So what are those on it?
Those are cake pops. So
they are? Okay.
Yeah, it's carrot cake, and then so it's 2 layers of carrot cake, and in the middle is cream cheese. Then on the top, I put white chocolate because that's kind of what a cake pop is. You usually dip the entire thing in chocolate. I was having some issues with my chocolate yesterday, so I tweeted Duff Goldman, who is big on Food Network. I didn't really expect a reply. 1 minute after I tweeted, he responded to my question about what to do about the chocolate.
Well, listen, he knows who Liz's Ugly Bakery is.
I was like, I just got tweeted back from Duff Goldman. Oh my goodness. It was very cool.
Uh-huh.
So he told me how to fix if you're making chocolate and it seizes up, which means it gets really hard. You have to get powdered food coloring, which quite honestly I'd never heard of. So I don't know. I did fix it. I got myself a fix and got out of it. So
Duff Goldman.
Duff Goldman.
So he'd be proud.
I hope so.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'll tweet him today. We're besties.
I'll tweet Duff today. I call him Duffy.
Right. So Duff is happy, I think, with what I did. I don't know that TJ is going to be.
Okay, so here's the thing. TJ, who's one of our video producers, he usually has an opinion of it.
Yeah,
and it just seems like, it's just, okay, if he launches out with, watch it, Liz goes into throes of depression.
He doesn't like anything.
Okay, so these are cake pops.
Yeah.
Recipe online, hisradio.com, and Rob and Liz blog.
Yep.
Shall we? You know what? Let's just start with Ian.
Okay, how is it? It's carrot cake, super moist, supposed to be. Oh, his face. He sort of was like, ooh.
Let it be known that normally I do not like carrot cake. This is good.
Oh, good.
Is it the cream
Yay.
cheese? What makes it for you?
I really do like the cream cheese. I don't know, just the moistness of the cake is really good. And I love the little, gold sparkles you put on top of it.
I glitterized
She
it.
likes to bling her food.
I do.
Just to let you know.
Liz and bedazzling.
Right?
No other iconic duo.
Okay, TJ, my
Oh,
friend,
here we go.
give it a try.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I was a little nervous
Why?
about eating it because to me it kind of looks like a big old hunk of dog food.
What did you say?
But hang on now. I think all carrot cake looks like dog food, like straight up.
Dog food.
But
I just can't with you anymore. Oh my goodness. It looks like dog food.
but it's definitely it's edible. It's edible.
It's edible. So, okay.
So, just to keep it in perspective, is that a compliment from TJ?
Well, see, Ian says, I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I really like it.
And I don't even like carrot cake.
And then TJ says, it looks like dog food, but it's edible? Is that what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just...
Listen, this is too big to put in my mouth at one time, so I'm
Yes.
going to try it just a little.
Yeah, that was one of the bigger ones. You got some of the white chocolate and the glitter. It is edible glitter, just so you know.
It's great.
Yay!
Doesn't look like dog food to me. Doesn't taste like dog food.
Right?
It's a great carrot cake with the surprise of the cream cheese.
Yes, and the some tips and the full recipe is on the blog. And I need to go have therapy now.
Looks like dog food.
What? Are you kidding?
We're gonna work on your social skills.
A little bit.
His morning crew.
Looks like dog food, but it's edible.
Stop
Rob and Liz, it's his morning crew on his radio. TJ, one of our producers, he's a very picky eater, and we just had Liz's Ugly Bakery. It was a very delicious, delicate, incredible carrot cake pop. Did I say it right?
Carrot cake pop. Yep.
Carrot cake pop. That's what it is. You'll see the recipe online. You'll want to make this yourself. hisradio.com, Rob and Liz blog.
Yeah, you really will, but he said it looked like dog food.
Yeah, but But what did you also say? You had a disclaimer, TJ.
I said that I think all carrot cake looks like dog food.
So it's just not yours.
It's not.
Okay. Well, we got some texts about it, thankfully, because Joy said, "Is somebody paying TJ to insult your baking?" I think so, and it's a rather large check, evidently. Joanne said, "TJ has got to go.
No.
Pleasing him will be like finding a room full of 5-year-olds that like lima beans." And then Carol just said, "Liz, I feel for you. That man." Right? Carol, thank you. Oh, thank you. Because I need to lie down.
Okay.
I'm so depressed right now.
Maggie's here at 800-404-77234. Maggie, what's your thought about the man?
I was listening and heard about Lizz's Ugly Bakery and how TJ is so hard to please.
You know, you give the man a carrot cake. You
Yeah.
think he's going to like it. And it was just
Yeah.
edible.
My dad's the exact same way. My mom will make something or will make something and bring it to the table, and he'll sit down and he'll eat it. We're like, how's it, Dad? What do you think? And he'll be like, oh, it's good. But then he'll get up and go get like salsa or ketchup or something from the fridge and be like, come back to the table and add it. And we're just like, did what we make, was it not good enough for you? And he's like, no, it's
Maggie.
good. It would just be better with this.
Oh.
My husband, every time I make chicken, every single time grabs barbecue sauce. I'm like, it can't be dry every single time.
I know.
I'm glad I'm not picky. I just, whatever's put in front of me, I eat it. I don't
happy
care.
that somebody else made it.
It's just like, hey, it's some food. I'm going to be okay.
Right.
You know? But I will say this. In TJ's defense, he's one of the coolest guys you ever want to meet.
Oh, he is. Like, I love TJ other than on Thursday.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It isn't the fact that Liz Riles from Liz's Ugly Bakery gets a tweet reply from Duff Goldman that she focuses on. That's positive. That's something that's great. It's Rob and Liz on his radio. No, what she's thinking about is TJ calling her carrot cake dog food.
It was kind of like that. It was he said it looked like dog food.
Not Duff Goldman.
Nope.
TJ. And it looks like dog food. Although he did have a disclaimer. What is it, TJ?
I think all carrot cake looks like dog food.
So don't take it bad.
And don't ever bake him a carrot cake.
So you should see some of the people that are chiming in. Okay, we'll go through this and then we'll move on.
Yes.
But I know you got to get it out of your system at 800-447-7234.
Jackie said, "What does he even eat?" And then she said, "I'll pray for him."
What do you eat, TJ? What do you eat?
Not a whole lot.
I know.
What?
Bojangles and Frappuccinos.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's what he eats.
Is that all you see him eat over there, Ian?
Yeah, normally.
Pretty much.
That's what I
That's
thought.
what he
Okay.
lives on.
Occasionally, like a QT biscuit or two.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that'll come. That's out of desperation on the way in, huh?
I think
Yes.
so. He does like
Gotcha.
biscuits.
I
yeah.
think so. All right. So Maggie, no, this is Abraham. Okay, Abraham, what's up, buddy? You're with us on his radio.
I love you guys.
Hey,
We love you right back.
hey, love you. All the love is going around. Kumbaya. Let's hold hands. Okay, so you and TJ have some similarities. What are they?
Whenever I'm at the table or somebody makes me something or asks me how I like it or is it good, my comment is always the same. Once you get past the taste, it's not too bad.
Oh, my goodness. Abraham. You're another TJ. We can't deal.
How picky of an eater are you?
Oh, I'll eat anything. It don't matter to me.
You just have to let them know the ground rules right now. I'm not going to like it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Abraham, dude, you are the coolest. We love you.
That's right. Holly is on TJ's side a little bit. She said, "I love TJ's opinion because if he likes something, then everybody will." And that is true. If we ever get I love it, first of all, after you pick me up off the floor, I fainted, then I'll be like, okay, score.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Liz's Ugly Bakery. It was a carrot cake pop. You'll see the recipe online, hisradio.com. Just look for the Rob and Liz blog.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So, Liz, I don't know if you know this, but Liz's daughter is pregnant.
Yep.
And I'm very curious. She having any kind of cravings? This is the time she should have cravings.
She started to have cravings, and they're weird to me, super different than what I went through. But she said, like, fruit-flavored candies, mandarin oranges, things like Sour Patch Kids, and salt and vinegar chips. So it sounds like things that have a very, very strong taste.
Does she like all those?
I don't know about mandarin oranges or the sour candy. I think she's always liked fruity candy and salt and vinegar chips. But the thing with the cravings when you're pregnant, they're just so like, if you start craving it, you have to have it now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like, get out of my way. I'm in this aisle. Let me reach my chips.
I want it. And it's salt and vinegar for the chips.
And to me, with salt and vinegar, only the first one or two are really good, like would satisfy that craving.
So Liz has 3.
Yeah.
Here's the 2 boys and Taylor the girl. So was it different with the boys?
It was different. So Taylor, when I was pregnant with her, I wanted all fresh fruit. Like if I smelled hamburger meat, no beef. I didn't want to smell it at all. But popsicles, I loved popsicles. With the boys, Luke, I wanted chocolate every day, 3 o'clock. I don't know why. With Hayden, it was Mountain Dew. I had to have one Mountain Dew, which is so bad. I mean, when you're pregnant, you're really not supposed to have that much caffeine. But I would have one Mountain Dew every morning. And if I didn't, somebody was probably going to be hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just how those cravings are, and I don't know why.
Huh. Okay, so let's compare notes this morning. Cravings in the pregnancy in your family. 800-447-7234.
Rob and Liz.
His Morning Crew.
So Liz's daughter is pregnant. She's in the stage of cravings. And so we've been comparing notes with you about the cravings you have at 800-447-7234 when there was the pregnancy in your family.
Yeah, Carson said, during both of my pregnancies, I had to have milk all the time. But the thing is, and I've heard of this happening, is that neither one of her girls will drink milk today. They got enough of it for the first 9 months.
they had it.
Yeah.
It's over for them.
They were absolutely done with it. And then Caitlin said she'll be impressed if anybody else has this. She had to have baked beans for breakfast. And they couldn't be just any beans. They had to be Bush's baked beans.
Oh, they have a special recipe. The dog will tell you.
What was that? I mean, would you cry when you didn't get Bush's baked beans?
I want Bush's.
I know.
I don't want the Horms and Hemmel or whatever they are.
I know. Yeah, Hormel. There it is. Yeah.
Lacey's here at 800-447-7234. Lacey, what was it for you?
When I was pregnant, I craved French fries dipped in mayonnaise and chocolate fudge.
Ooh, interesting
I know.
combo. How? Okay, well, and how'd it go for you?
I mean, now I look back and I think it's ugh, but back then, that's exactly what I wanted, and I got it.
But I have to ask,
So good.
how did you ever initially think those 3 things will go together?
Well, at the time, I wanted a sandwich, I wanted French fries, and I was thinking about a chocolate shake. And so didn't really have all those things with me at the house, so I just whipped up what I had, and that's what it was.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
Kinda just wanna, compare notes with you this morning. It's Rob and Liz, 800-447-7234, his radio. So Liz's daughter's having a baby.
Yeah.
And she's doing her cravings now.
It is wild. She like salt and vinegar chips. I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just when you want what you want it now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're starting to hear from people. Daniel said my wife's cravings were pretty interesting. She was in need of expensive shoes and perfumes.
Shoes and perfumes.
I crave that now. Yay.
You crave it now.
Of course
She's
I
like
do.
craving shoes and perfumes and all that stuff now.
Nobody takes care of it now. Jody texted in and said, my mom craved Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, she told me when she was pregnant with me, she ate an entire jar of it.
She ate it.
She wasn't just like, put it on the chest or smelling it up under the nose or whatever. She was like, that's good stuff. Kind of minty. Yeah.
She ate?
Yeah, he said it explains a lot about him.
Yeah.
Today, but I've heard of that. People like eating dirt, like craving dirt or coffee grounds.
How do you eat Vicks Vapor Rub? I mean,
Well, like anything else, I would think you wouldn't feel very well afterward.
yeah.
But I don't know if she ate it more than once or she ate the jar one time.
Wow. What does your hair look like, Jody? I mean, is it all stand up or something?
He doesn't need pomade.
Probably not. Well, okay. Kayla's here at 800-447-7234. Okay, Kayla, what was the craving?
When I was about 5 weeks pregnant with my son, like super early, this is how my cousin was like, it's definitely a boy because you're craving that early, and he was. But it was chicken livers and grape jelly, and I will never be able to explain it for the life of me. And my dad brought home chicken livers and gave them to me, and it was like, thank you, like 4 days of I just wanted it so bad.
So you would dip the chicken liver in the jelly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Girl. Oh, my goodness. And did you like chicken livers prior to the pregnancy?
Well, the thing is that I didn't realize it until Thanksgiving months later, but it was like, it tastes just like when you dip like turkey and gravy into your like cup. But it's the purple stuff.
Cranberry sauce.
Yes, cranberry sauce. It tastes kind of like that.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Okay, one more round. Because I don't know if everybody's craving the cravings. It's his radio, Rob and Liz. So Liz's daughter is going through her craving period during her pregnancy right now. She has to have certain things. Salt and vinegar chips.
Yep.
What kind?
Sour candies.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Mandarin oranges.
Some people have different kind of cravings. And so we're comparing notes this morning on his radio at 800-447-7234.
Jennifer said I craved mayonnaise on everything. I would slap some mayonnaise on pizza, breakfast foods, vegetables dipped in. The more mayo, the better.
Okay, so the question would be, is it Duke's, is it Hellman's, or is it that substitute called Miracle Whip?
Son, it is Duke's.
Oh.
I mean, there's no question.
She's a Duke. She's a Duke girl.
And then we got one. Okay, so Shu craved banana sandwiches and dill pickles. So I reached back out and I said, were they separate or they were together?
That was the sandwich with bananas and dill pickles all in between the bread.
I just can't.
Ooh,
girl. Okay, so then Andrew said he had sympathy sickness, and he also had some of the cravings that his wife had. They craved cheesecake. Here's what he would do. He would go buy a Sara Lee cheesecake, cut it in half. She ate one half. He ate the other half.
Dude.
And they did this at least, in his words, at least 2 nights a week. But the funny thing is, their son hates cheesecake.
I'm sure.
I said, he's still trying to get that stuff out of his system.
I know, right? He's got it for life.
Ooh.
Cheesecake in his veins. Okay, so here's Beverly at 800-447-7234. Do tell Beverly, what was the craving?
I craved Big Mac. It got so bad, my husband went and got 12 Big Macs, put them in the freezer, and said, if you want one, put it in the microwave.
What is it about the 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun that you had to have it in your pregnancy?
I don't know, but I had to have it. I ate 2 of them a day, and when I didn't have one, nobody could do nothing with me.
2 a day?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
I want to be your best friend.
I would sit in the middle of the floor and cry until I got
Oh.
Oh, my gosh.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
There is congratulations to be given today to a woman named Hiram, and she gave birth to a little baby. We don't know if she had a baby boy or a baby girl, but the way the baby came into the world is unlike most people. So here's what happened. She was on a flight.
No way.
Yeah. She's from Yemen. She was doing some traveling, and she was going from London to Cairo, and she thought, I'm good. I've got a couple of weeks before the due date, and maybe halfway through, because they were flying over Germany on Egypt Air, she starts thinking, what's that? Oh, that hurts. She goes into labor.
On the plane.
I
saw this coming.
And so, obviously, the stewards and stewardesses, jump into action and help her. And hopefully there was a doctor on board. But she gave birth. And so Egypt Air, to celebrate, they tweeted this whole story the following day, making sure they were fully taken care of at the hospital and all that. And they gifted the family, the baby, with free flights for their entire life.
The whole family?
No, just the baby.
Just the baby.
Well, but still, just the baby. So they can go anywhere in the world.
Hopefully, they're still around when he can go and fly when he's an adult.
Yeah. But I mean, I would take full advantage. When that kid
course.
gets older, I'd be
Hello.
like, I'm going to France today. I'm going to Texas tomorrow.
Just got to pay for one ticket.
Exactly. I think it's pretty cool. So congratulations to the family.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to have a free flight for life,
Time it.
birth on a plane.
Time it right.
His morning crew.
I saw this interesting picture on my social media feed the other day.
Okay.
It was Nicolas Cage
Oh, okay.
as Superman
Oh, no.
with his long hair and everything. I'm like, what? Oh, wait, did I miss something?
He was going to play him a while back, right?
In 98.
Okay.
So I looked at it and go, Nicolas Cage, 1998, movie never made it to the screens.
No.
So that just never happened. But now he's going to be coming back as Superman in the new Flash movie. A little cameo kind of thing going on.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with that?
I really like that Flash character, and I was super excited about this movie. And I like Nicolas Cage in some of his movies.
Some of his movies.
But recently, I feel like he's just taking a movie to get
I
a
mean,
check.
The guy needs to eat.
I know, and I get that. I totally
Right?
get it. But as Superman,
At least he has like work.
at least he has work. I know.
You know?
I just no.
Yeah. So he's going to reprise his little role as Superman with the long hair and everything because he had long hair.
I
A
know.
long-haired Superman.
He's a big Superman fan, and he wanted this role back in the day, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just going to happen. Ben Affleck looks like he's going to be Batman, and Michael Keaton's going to be Batman in some of these Flash movies. Or this Flash movie.
Okay, so
I don't know how they're going to do all that.
so it's like parallel universes or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, so I can
You
get
so
that.
smart.
I'm not a smart man.
I'm not a smart man, but I know my Batman.
I know Superman should not be Nicolas Cage.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
It's amazing to think about people who give a gift to his radio. You know, we have Share-a-thon that's coming up October 29th, and we've been looking at people's stories that have been impacted by his radio, and then years later, their life continues to impact others.
Yeah.
And it all starts with a gift, and it's a ripple effect when you think about it. Diane's story is absolutely amazing.
My sister and I had not been talking for a long time. It was about 8 years. We got back together, and she wanted to go to church with me. She got in the van, and she heard the radio station. She goes, "Hey, what station is that?" I said, "It's his radio. I like to listen to them." And then now she listens to it all the time, too. And she says, you know, like myself, we like listening to his radio because it just keeps your perspectives there. She got back in church and started living for the Lord. She's married now. She's married to a good Christian man, and I think it's really made a big difference in her life.
And you see, that all started with somebody giving a gift of support. And it reached Diane that she started listening, and then her daughter started listening, and look at how it continues on like that.
Right, exactly. You give the gift, and his radio is a listener-supported radio station, and it has to start, honestly, with you to keep us on the air. And then Diane starts listening, and then her sister is influenced by Diane's listening. And then who is she then influencing? And it just keeps going and going.
And that's your gift. It starts a ripple. I mean, take a rock and throw it into a pond, and you see the ripple it makes and how big it gets. That's the ripple effect that we've been talking about. October 19th, that's Share-a-thon. You don't have to wait to give a gift. You can do that right now. HisRadio.com.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
This has been a really weird hurricane season, right?
It's been a weird 2020.
Yeah, ran out of names. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. So we're now into the Greek alphabet. You already know beta happened, and now we still have, 2 more months left in the hurricane season?
Yeah, it's like end of November or something. And I asked you the other day, I was like, why are we now calling it beta? Like, I don't understand. You said, well, they had to.
We ran out of names.
I don't know in my lifetime that I remember we've ever run out of names.
You don't remember the year was 1916.
What are you saying there, Rob?
You don't remember that?
Sure,
Come
I
on.
do. Sure, I do.
This is the good old days back in 1916.
I was going to call somebody and tell them, but no telephone.
I forgot.
No, I don't remember that. So that's the last time that we've had to go into the Greek alphabet?
I don't know if they went Greek.
Maybe not.
I don't know how they did the names back in 19. I was not around. back in
Oh,
1916.
you weren't, but I was.
But we
All right.
Uh-oh, I'm in the doghouse.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
Who needs NASA? Well, you got a few extra bucks and you can pay to go in space yourself. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. Crazy. Elon Musk?
Yeah.
He's got the SpaceX thing.
Yeah.
And somebody's going to board it and go up and shoot a movie.
Yeah. How wild is that? They're supposedly going to do this next year. The big superstar that's doing this, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, Elon Musk. There's no title for this movie yet. We don't really know the premise, although I think space is involved somewhere. But the director is going to go up. They're going to stay at the International Space Station. They're saying...
just rent a room.
Well, kind of.
Right.
So I did some research to find out, like, what does that cost normally? To spend the night, NASA says, on the International Space Station, $35,000 a night per person.
Oh, is that it?
Just a little, a pocket change.
Mm-hmm.
But also, to get there, it could cost around $50 million.
50 mil?
Yes. Here's my question.
There's got to be some movie.
Right? Well, Elon is saying that, or the director is saying that the budget for the movie is around $200 million. That is about, I think, average for one of these big blockbuster type movies.
Well, this is being filmed in space. You got to have a crew. You got to have...
everybody, right? So I think they're only going to take 4 people: Tom, Elon Musk, the director, and another unnamed
Elon
actor.
is kind of being a stowaway on this thing, huh?
Well, yeah,
he owns it.
And he does like to act a little bit.
Wait a
He's
minute.
been in a couple of different TV shows and done cameos or whatever. But, okay, Tom Cruise charges about $50 million to do a movie anyway. Then you're going to pay $50 million to get there. Then you got 4 people at $35,000 each a night. The math ain't working for me. Like, how are you going to make this entire movie of just a couple of days eats half your budget, more than half your budget?
True. I guess you film it on your iPhone.
I guess. And the extra actor they're talking about evidently is not going to charge much.
Probably not.
I don't know.
It's just like, I'll go.
I will do this movie for free. I hope it's The Rock. That would be cool. Rock and Tom Cruise in a movie about space.
Then they won't be able to bring any film crew.
Well, true. There won't be any room for any film crew once you got The Rock there.
Right? Okay. My life is enriched now knowing this.